Today we're diving headfirst into some piping hot NBA drama that's got the sports world absolutely buzzing. The ongoing beef between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith has officially escalated to DEFCON 1 levels, and we're breaking it all down for you. From LeBron's explosive sit-down with Pat McAfee to Stephen A's fiery rebuttal, and even a little Michael Jordan spice sprinkled in, this is the kind of chaos we live for here at Athletic Avengers. So grab your popcorn, buckle up, and let's get into it. All right, let's rewind the tape and set the scene properly because this beef didn't just pop off overnight. It's been simmering for a minute. Picture this. March 6, 2025, Lakers game, packed house. LeBron James, mid-game, strides over to the sidelines and gets right in Stephen A. Smith's grill courtside. Why? Stephen A. been on a tear all season, throwing shade at LeBron's son, Bronny James, who's trying to carve out his own lane as a rookie with the Lakers. Stephen A. been hammering the narrative that Bronny's only in the league because of his dad's clout, not his skills. Fair critique or low blow, that's been the debate ever since. That courtside confrontation went viral faster than you can say Space Jam. LeBron didn't throw punches, but he didn't mince words either. He told Stephen A. to chill out and keep it about basketball, not family. Stephen A., being Stephen A., didn't back down, and it's been a war of words ever since. Fans have been picking sides. Twitter, X, has been ablaze, and the tension's only gotten thicker as the weeks rolled on. Now, fast forward to today, LeBron finally decided to unpack the whole saga in a juicy, hour-long interview on the Pat McAfee show, and let me tell you, Avengers, he came with receipts and a flamethrower. LeBron said Stephen A. completely missed the point of why he got in his face that night. According to the King, he's cool with analysts breaking down his game. That's part of the gig, but when you start dragging his kid into it with personal shots, that's a line you don't cross. He said, quote, "I'm a father first, a player second," and you could feel the emotion in his voice. LeBron didn't stop there. He got a little cheeky, too. He took a swipe at Stephen A's loudmouth persona, saying he's been on a Taylor Swift tour run with how much he's been milking this drama for attention. I mean, come on, that's a Hall of Fame level jab. Pat McAfee was cracking up, and you know he loved every second of it, especially since he's been a rival to Stephen A. Smith ESPN crew for years. Choosing McAfee's show over, say, First Take, that's LeBron playing chess, not checkers. But here's where it gets even wilder. LeBron dropped a curveball about Michael Jordan during the interview. He opened up about how he and MJ, two of the biggest names in basketball history, aren't exactly besties anymore. LeBron said MJ was his idol growing up, hence the number 23 jersey, but these days they don't talk much. He chalked it up to different paths in life, but you can't help but wonder if there's more to the story. Could this tie into Stephen A. relentless MJ over LeBron GOAT agenda? We'll circle back to that in a sec. Of course, Stephen A. Smith wasn't about to let LeBron steal the spotlight without a fight. Mere hours after the McAfee interview dropped, Stephen A. hit back with a vengeance on his own podcast, titled Brace Yourselves, LeBron! The lies keep coming. Oh, he went there. Stephen A. came out swinging, calling LeBron a liar and accusing him of twisting the narrative to play the victim. He said that courtside moment wasn't about Bronny, it was about LeBron's ego getting bruised by years of Stephen A. critiques. Stephen A. didn't hold back on the hypothetical either. He claimed if LeBron had laid a finger on him that night, he'd have swung on him immediately. His words, not mine. Now, I don't know about you Avengers, but picturing Stephen A. squaring up with LeBron in a suit and tie is the kind of chaos I'd pay PPV money to see. He went on to say LeBron's just mad because Stephen A. never crowned him the GOAT. That honor still belongs to Michael Jordan in his book. And that's where MJ comes back into the picture. Stephen A. been riding the Jordan train since day one, and he's never been shy about saying LeBron doesn't measure up. In this latest rant, he got personal, called LeBron shady, two-faced, and passive-aggressive. Even hinted this beef's been brewing for years, maybe even a decade, because LeBron's never forgiven him for picking MJ in the GOAT debate. Stephen A. wrapped it up by saying LeBron picking Pat McAfee's show was a coward's move to dodge a real face-to-face on First Take shots fired. So let's break this down, Avengers. What do we make of all this? On one side, you've got LeBron James, a legend in his own right, defending his family and clapping back with style. On the other, Stephen A. Smith, the loudest voice in sports media, refusing to back down and bringing MJ's shadow into the fray. LeBron's interview with Pat McAfee was a masterclass in controlled chaos. He got his point across, threw some shade, and left us with MJ breadcrumbs to chew on. Stephen A's response, pure, unfiltered aggression with a side of MJ worship. Here's the million-dollar question. Who's got the edge in this beef? Is LeBron justified in calling out Stephen A. for crossing the line, or is Stephen A. just doing his job as an analyst with a hot take? And what's up with this Michael Jordan angle? Does it feel like a distraction, or is it the real root of this whole mess? I'm torn, Avengers. LeBron's a father protecting his son, but Stephen A. built a career on saying what he thinks, no filter. It's a clash of titans, and we're all just along for the ride. Before we wrap, let's talk about that McAfee factor one more time. LeBron picking Pat's show over ESPN wasn't random, it was a power move. Pat's been carving out his own lane, and having LeBron drop this bombshell with him instead of Stephen's home turf, that's a flex that'll sting Stephen A. for a while. Meanwhile, MJ's out there somewhere, probably sipping a cigar, watching this all unfold without saying a word. Classic Jordan. Alright, Avengers, that's the full scoop on the LeBron James Stephen A. Smith saga, at least for now. This beef's got more twists than a playoff series, and I've got a feeling we haven't heard the last of it. What do you think? Who's in the right here? Should LeBron have gone to McAfee or face Stephen A. head on? And where does MJ fit into all this? Drop your hot takes in the comments. That's all for today's episode of Athletic Avengers. If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next breakdown. We've got more sports drama, hot topics, and Avengers energy coming your way soon. Until then, stay locked in, stay hyped, and keep avenging the sports world with us. Peace out.